We begin this morning with that tragic plane crash in Alaska that claimed the life of former Senator Ted Stevens. President Obama praised Stevens yesterday, saying he devoted his career to serving the people of Alaska. Andrea Gusty of our CBS affiliate KTVA in Anchorage has the latest on the crash and the investigation.
Good morning. You know, if Alaska had a Mount Rushmore, Senator Ted Stevens would definitely be on it. Truly a founding father of our state, many Alaskans knew him simply as Uncle Ted. Now, Stevens was very instrumental in Alaska's statehood back in 1959, and this crash is a tragic end to a very long and sometimes controversial career. This is the wreckage of the plane that was carrying Senator Stevens and his friends through a remote area of southwest Alaska. They took off in a light rain around 3 p.m. Monday from a lodge on Lake Nurka and headed toward a fishing camp on another lake 38 miles away. Visibility was about 3 miles. They crashed into a mountainside near Dillingham, 325 miles southwest of Anchorage.
All 4 corners of the aircraft were identified, the nose, the tail, and the 2 wings, and the aircraft was largely intact.
Yet 86-year-old Stevens and 4 others died, including the pilot. 4 people survived, including the former head of NASA, Sean O'Keefe, who suffered broken bones. It took rescue crews nearly 12 hours to reach the plane. Ted Stevens was the longest-serving Republican senator in U.S. history and Alaska's senator for nearly 40 of the 51 years it's been a state.
I will never stop fighting for the people of Alaska.
He was famous for bringing home billions in federal funds, including the infamous Bridge to Nowhere. Yet his Senate career ended in scandal in 2008 when he was found guilty on corruption charges. The case was eventually thrown out, but Stevens lost his final election later that year.
I have 2 homes. One is right here in this chamber, and the other is my beloved state of Alaska. I must leave one to return to the other.
Stevens' family released a statement saying he loved Alaska with all his heart. His legacy is the 49th star on the American flag.
Ted Stevens of Alaska.
Stevens survived another plane crash back in 1978. 5 people on board were killed, including his first wife. The senator reportedly talked about having a premonition that he would die in a plane crash. With rough terrain and foggy, often wet and windy conditions, 22% of all small plane crashes that happen in the United States happen here in Alaska. The government is investigating this crash, but it hasn't gotten very far due to bad weather at the crash site. In Anchorage, Alaska, for CBS News, I'm Andrea Gusty.